What's up everyone, Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome back to the channel, and we're checking out episode 4 of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man hitting the big time, which is a nice tribute to the big time era of the Spidey comics by Dan Slott, where Peter starts working for Horizon Labs and gets all these quirky, interesting suits, which is perfect now that he's working with Norman Osborn and getting tech backing from Oscorp.
Yeah.
So yes, I can only see that working out fantastically for Peter.
Yeah.
But we've got Lonnie Lincoln now joining the 110 Street gang, and the mystery of who is providing the tech to the petty criminals and causing all sorts of chaos on the streets. So mysteries are afoot. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Nice. Nice. The issue 100 homage.
So, Energy Research Division. We've been making progress on our project. It's a magnetic generator that will hopefully be able to create a perpetual magnetic field that...
Parker, either put me out of my misery or stop talking. How do you expect to make it in this field if you can't properly present your ideas?
Well,
Good encouragement would help, Bentley.
You've got a lazy tongue. If you don't learn to speak up, you will never be heard over all the other voices in the room that are much, much louder.
You
Like
mean
yours.
How much power could that rinky-dink design of yours possibly put out? I doubt enough to power a child's alarm clock. Oh, it might win you a ribbon at the science fair, but it certainly won't win you my approval. But please, proceed.
He's not doing it for your
Maybe you'll
approval.
Yeah.
me.
In my presentation, I will cover...
Oh, enough. Let Parker be a lesson to you all. If you come to me with weak pitches, I will tear them to pieces. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, the old guy, he's so hard on us. Yes, you bet I am. I will drive you like sled dogs through a night of holy terror, because that is how you win the Iditarod, people.
Night of Holy Terror. Got it.
Mr. Osborn is requesting a meeting in his office. No, Doctor, not with you.
Not with you.
You'd like to see Mr. Parker.
Again. Raise your hand if you find it bizarre. Mr. Osborn always wants to meet with Peter.
I can't help it.
You all should be thanking Peter. He's obviously doing really well here, which gives the entire intern team a good name. So since Peter's leaving, I'll just go over our project schematics with you later, Bentley.
I'm the arbiter here. I make the decision.
Of course you do.
Sure you do.
For you to tell me how, what did you call it? Right, how unnecessary all my work is.
Oh.
Amadeus, why don't you present next?
Finally, feel free to take a few notes on your way out, Pete.
I love the difference between Carla and Bentley. Also, Bentley is what not to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst possible lecturer around. At least Amadeus is making it fun.
Ow.
Sorry, dude. I had no idea you were there. It's okay. My face barely hurts.
Peter Parker. Oh, new intern, huh? Here to see my dad.
Yeah, here to see your... Oh, whoa, you're Harry.
Cool to meet you, man. Welcome to the top of Oscorp Tower. You're above it all up here. King of the world.
It's always so freaky getting off on this floor. I feel so out of place.
Hey, if this is the place you're supposed to be, then you're not out of place. Right?
Your dad is kinda intimidating.
Don't let my dad scare you. Look, dude, you're like way younger than him. Anything happens, you can outrun him. Hope I see you around, Peter.
Fact. Old man knees are a thing.
Turn on Do Not Disturb mode.
That doesn't seem evil at all.
Now this is some serious privacy. I wish I had it in my room at home so I could keep May out when I have girls over. Well, like,
If
I were to ever have a girl over, other than Miko, who is a girl, but more like a bud, not someone I...
Okay, Peter, this protocol is in place so we can talk about Spider-Man. So, let's do that. I'm surprised you haven't been following this.
With over 100 countries in agreement,
Sokovia
the
Accords.
ratification of the Sokovia Accords means that any superpowered individual must register with their respective government. The passage of the Sokovia Accords has created dissent in the Avengers ranks. After a skirmish at an airport in Germany, the group has scattered, and Captain Rogers and
Nice.
Barnes remain on the run.
Well, that's a time frame.
New York has become a very dangerous place, that's for sure. You need to take a look at what my secret projects division has put together.
I've actually had a few ideas of my own.
Aww.
We're all
implement phase.
I rushed this operation into overnight manufacturing. Oscorp's best engineers now work round the clock for you.
It's handy.
No idea who you even are.
This is for me?
Ooh.
You know I'm not Thor,
I was
right?
gonna say, it's very Asgardian.
This, all I'm hearing is, you are not worthy.
Underestimating yourself. Think of how much you've changed in your time as Spider-Man already. You'll grow into the suit. It reflects true strength and true heroism. Plus, it tested really well in all your key demographics.
Interesting to know that Civil War's going on without Spider-Man's involvement. Let's see what Pete comes up with.
Really be jonesing for some Werther's originals.
It looks like something out of Radiant Black.
Yeah.
Good. Now I think.
Oh no! No capes! No capes!
No!
He's a pinata.
Are those things supposed to help get me down?
Oh.
Stop! I am not a pinata.
Aww. No capes.
I'm gonna need to see some other options.
Hey, I wanted to be sure to catch you and say thanks for the ride home the other day.
So you waited outside for me like a stalker?
Aww.
So creepy.
I picked it up from my mom's garden, and if she found out, she'd kill me. So, I must like you a lot, Pearl.
I risk it all.
It's perfect. Is everything okay? I dropped you off and then you kind of went radio silent on me.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I just got overwhelmed.
I understood. I just didn't know what happened is all.
Sorry. My brother Dre got into a situation, but he's safe now, so it's all good.
All good? Great. I'm glad. You want another lift back to your place? It just so happens cute boys who bring me flowers ride for free in my car.
Nah, I gotta pass, sadly. Still got some errands left to run, you know?
Just remember, you can always talk to me if you need to, okay?
Yeah. Good
I know you
reassurance.
want to be a tough guy, but nobody likes tough guys, Sloan.
Ooh. At the beck and call.
Oh no!
It's like the Beetle.
Oh. Oh.
The Hornet Pack is more efficient method of traversal, and it frees up your wrist shooters for your stingers.
What?
Oh no 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 no!
Oh no, Peter!
Sorry! Oh, it's just a lot of new stuff to get used to. I mean, am I even technically Spider-Man anymore?
I'm Wasp Man. Hornet Man.
Spider-Man at all?
Because a spider bit me?
Well, it's quite a narrow niche.
Expanding your identity options.
Uh.
I don't know if it's worth changing my whole name so I can use a wing pack that is, like, impossible to control.
It has a built-in gyroscope. Quit fighting it and you'll level out.
Okay. Hey. Hey. All right, now I
I'm worried about that bus hitting him. Oh no!
Yep. I love how it's just another day in New York.
Yep. A bug smeared on a window.
next, please.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. Why change Spider-Man? If it's not broken...
Scorpions are trying to move in on our turf, Don. We gave them a
Ooh,
chance
scorpions.
to show some respect, and they won't cough up an ounce of it. They're not the only ones who owe me some respect. Does it look like a damn study hall in here to you? Huh?
Sorry, I'll put it away. Not like anyone's doing anything around here anyway.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Oh no.
No.
Lincoln here wants something to do. Don't worry. I got just the job for you, superstar. I'm making a group order at a place up in Highbridge called La Frescas. It's a killer spot. Their burritos are out of this world. Man, it's like they fell out of a hole in the sky. Yeah, placing an order.
No, not the balloon!
No.
Balloon, come back!
It's like a sugar glider.
Yeah.
Your balloon.
Here's your balloon.
You're wearing black.
No, hey, no, I'm not scary. I'm your friendly neighborhood flying spider.
Scared my daughter. Get him!
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr.
Aw,
Osborne. This
the
suit
glide's
is
cool.
another bust. A little girl just screamed when she saw me.
Damn.
Does it have web wings?
What if we added a smiley face to the mask?
Even creepier.
I know this is frustrating, but it's all part of the development process.
That's exactly how Batman will be received.
Especially during the day.
Yeah, in the day.
Here you are, child.
Yeah, here's your balloon. Scorpions.
Did he literally just send them into
Opposing territory.
opposing territory.
Picking up for Big Donovan.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
Here you go, man. Take care.
She looks very intimidating.
Tell Big Don we'll be seeing him soon.
Do you reckon they gave him leeway because they know he's...
Nope.
Oh, no. Hopefully it's empty.
That would be so frustrating.
Yep.
Is there a long line or something, superstar?
I almost got jumped out there. And you knew it would happen, didn't you?
Yep.
Who was that woman?
Dark green hair. Looks like could kill. Also, she looked like she could kill you.
Yep.
Her name's Camilla Black. She's lieutenant for the local riffraff.
LaFresca is on her group's turf.
They're a crew that showed up recently, called themselves the Scorpions. Nasty group. If you thought Camilla was unfriendly, the guy running the whole operation is an even bigger psycho.
And that's coming from you?
Matt Gargan.
Matt Gargan.
Matt Gargan, yes.
Die like damn llama. He's ruthless. The guy picks fights with other gangs just for the sport of it.
Wake up, Lincoln. The Scorpions were always going to be your problem. The 110 is our street. You might not like the way I do things, superstar, but you wouldn't even be able to walk down to your house if it wasn't for us. You want to protect your family? Without us pushing back Gargan and Camilla will be knocking on their front door.
If it gets too bad, I can get my family somewhere else. Somewhere safe.
Where you gonna go, superstar? The thing about Gargan is, he used to find people for a living, and now his go-to gal has seen your face.
Because of you!
Yep.
Yep.
Regardless of the reasons, Gargan knows you roll with me now. He track you down just for fun. And
Yep,
it
affiliation.
with you popping up all over the local sports page every week, no one will be able to help you. With us, at least you got protection.
Until you're no longer useful anymore. Or a scapegoat.
But that was such a your face is now all over the news.
Complete manipulation.
I don't want to be lied to anymore, Don. You can't use me like a pawn.
Yeah, once I know for sure you're loyal, you won't be.
I owe you an apology. I've been throwing a lot at you, but it's only because I want you to be equipped for whatever's out there.
Like what?
Like, I don't know exactly. This city has grown accustomed to loss, destruction, chaos, all caused by events we barely even understand.
My uncle used to say no one's tougher than New Yorkers.
Your uncle was right. Toughness is what helped me build this company. But what is Oscorp worth if I can't use it to give back to the city? Our city. Now that we're working together, if you're not the best hero you can be, then I failed.
No pressure.
That's why I've been forcing innovations on your suit. Why I've been pushing the envelope. We're in the middle of an arms race that started way back when the Avengers first formed.
When they defended the city from that invasion, I mean, they stepped up because we needed them.
And that need is still there. We need more heroes than ever. Better heroes. Heroes that aren't one bad day away from a gamma-fueled rampage.
One bad day.
We need heroes who will take accountability for their actions and live up to what they represent.
I'm scared I'm never gonna
Hero
be good
representing
enough to live up
Oscorp.
to what you want from me, Mr. Osborne.
You will. You and I will be perfecting what comes next. The first in a new generation of heroes.
It's all very good talk.
It's all very good talk, but I'm still
unsettled by it.
Unsettled, yeah.
You're Spider-Man. And this
This is you, Peter.
is Spider-Man. Isn't it just how you always pictured it?
I mean, it's amazing, but I don't know.
Could be
You will
spectacular.
know, though, as soon as you try it on.
Got some pace on the web slinging.
Yeah.
Well, here's the Future Foundation looking suit.
Nice.
One of the coolest shots, the landing on the glass with
Yeah.
the reflection.
The aerodynamics are top notch, but
No buts until you see it in real action.
Seems much more fluid than his original suit too, just in the movement.
no one's committing crime right now.
It's New York City.
It's always crime.
Give it time.
Always up to something.
I'm more concerned that he's surveying so many different things.
Yeah, but it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It is enough to get what we need from the inventor.
Well, I should hope so.
The
Inventor.
inventor.
Have the NYPD after us.
Enough complaining. Stick to your role, Dimitri.
It is my role. I'm the brains.
I am the brains.
You are the muscle.
I am the muscle too.
And you're the wild card, Roxana.
I am the wild.
We don't do quite.
Roxana's right. We do loud.
No subtlety.
No, sorry.
Could have avoided all this unwanted attention.
Who says it is unwanted? Now comes the fun.
I wanted it!
Why do you think I put this cow pie?
Yeah, I put the plow on it. I'm Mr. Plow, that's my name. Ooh, crime!
Of course. Well, we'll have to debrief later. I'm supposed to.
Ooh,
Damn!
damn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That escalated very quickly.
And now there's a choice.
Well, he said he wanted it loud. Make sure everyone's fine.
Well, yeah, do you chase or do you save?
You save.
Save.
He's for the neighborhood.
you're clear. Get to the side of the road. My daughter. I'll get her. Don't worry.
Aww.
Well, the suit's definitely being well received by the public.
Yeah.
Unless we crash, then it is dying.
This feels like a scene from Archer.
Hey, до свидания. I will be back for you all.
What's the muscle mommy doing? Ow.
I thought she was about to stop a car.
Yeah.
She just...
It's all our
I guess she was wild card. Next time we try your quiet thing, Dimitri.
Ooh.
Fireproof suit. Get me out! Guess Oscorp has its benefits.
You're safe now.
Thank you.
I'm just glad you guys are okay. Sorry, I gotta run.
I swear that guy in the red was in the last crash that occurred as well in the episode 2.
Okay, I'll admit I wasn't sold at first, but it was so.
Oh no.
We have a winner, Mr. Osborn.
No.
No!
Peter!
Spider-Man.
No.
Oh
Peter.
no!
Yep, it is.
Yes! Good call.
Yeah.
Ms. Mazurek, how can I help you this evening?
Nice.
With the bowl cut and everything. Welcome, Doc Ock. Welcome.
Nice.
It makes total sense
It
with
does.
it being the 8 and it kind
Yeah.
of forms 2 O's as well. Otto
Yeah.
Octavius. Nice.
Nice.
But now 4 episodes in, we've got one of the big bads.
Yeah.
And Peter keeps putting his foot in it.
Oh god, they're Parker Luck. I just like that. And then just the shocked Pikachu. You're a Spider-Man? Well, that's That's really interesting that he's losing his secret identity
so quickly. So quickly
to people I wouldn't think that he would have.
Not this fast.
Not
Harry,
this
I would
far,
have thought it would have been a thing that caused the wedge between him and Harry.
Yeah.
Eventually, but that's going to be.
Or like just my dad's so obsessed with Spider-Man.
Yeah, ever since you saved my life.
Yeah, but no, that's
straightforward.
Straightforward. Okay.
That was not something I saw coming. Harry finding out like this soon, but fun having all the testing of the different suits. And, Norman coming at it from a PR perspective. Interesting that he's made the think tank in Oscorp,
Spider-Man's own
contribute to it. Like, I mean, I know he wants to keep his secret identity, but having it kind of at the forefront of Oscorp R&D and development, like research and development, having
it's an odd choice.
It tested well.
Yeah.
Like
what?
Yeah, that's all the optics and the PR that he's got going on. I'm like, that doesn't seem like it's going to end well for Peter. But having all the different suits and the tests of the different suits, why they didn't work.
That was good.
It also calls into question some of the villains from the comics, like Beetle, who has the jetpack with the wings, and you're like, yeah, okay, I could see how it doesn't work, but it has a gyroscope.
It was kind of interesting looking at the suits and having it from that C grade, B grade villain era, where it's just like, so are you evil?
Yeah.
It's still such that little grey area,
and it shows how important image actually is. Like, you have characters like Batman and the Thor suit.
Yeah.
That, they don't look welcoming at all for a hero, especially someone who's protecting their identity. You need the mask to be kind of welcoming.
Yeah.
But the flying the gliding suit,
the black squirrel glider was a bit
landing into the tree with the claws. Yeah. That was never going to go down well.
No.
Here's your balloon. Here's your balloon, child. Yeah, I'm Spider-Man. It doesn't work.
Vengeance.
I love that we got Big E in this episode as Bulldozer. I'm so glad Big E's getting roles. I love Big E so much.
That was a really interesting loyalty test.
Yeah.
And such a double play as well, where it's sitting there going, well, you're stuck with us now because they know your face. You can't hide. But it's all your fault. You put me out. That was beautifully done.
Yeah. And it kind of shows the inner workings of gangs. And it was an interesting way that Donovan put it to him, of that without us here, the Scorpions would encroach on your territory. But I mean, even if they weren't there, if the 110th Street gang wasn't there, the Scorpions would, but then there wouldn't be gang issues going on either. It's the interesting bit of if they weren't there, would the void be filled by something else, or would it not be at all? Which then turns itself on its head when you have Norman talking about the city.
Yeah.
And I actually am really liking that they're doing what works really well in the Spider-Man universe, is the city as its own character. It has its own life, its own vibrance. There's different parts that are, you've got Hell's Kitchen with Daredevil, the Sanctum Sanctorum in the village. Like, there's all... It has its own.
It's a whole, but it
life.
Is an organism that is functioning and moving in between. And
as Norman said, it's a quiet night in crime.
Yeah.
There's always something.
There's always
someone
it's
planning
New York.
something. Yeah.
It was really interesting watching all that kind of play out and link through. It was a really nice, again, to put some context in where in the universe this is being held. So,
at the time of Civil War. So we've had the elements where, Tony would have been meeting with Aunt May, but it's Norman in this case. Spider-Man hasn't been recruited into the Civil War. So that's just going on. The Sokovia Accords are a thing. So that could be a thing that plays into Spider-Man's identity. And if Spider-Man's removed from those situations, it'll be interesting to see how it plays out down the line.
Yeah.
And if that'll have the ramifications that'll have for him, because it seems like there is a big uptick at the moment of costumed villains.
Yes.
And characters. Like we got the Scorpions.
Yes.
Led by Matt Gargan, who we haven't seen in the MCU transformed into the Scorpion yet. And he's in the opening credits. But I like the way they've incorporated the gang element to the Scorpions, and it just seems like the city has a life of its own, and we're going to be seeing a lot more street level elements.
Yeah.
We could see things like the Magia and Silvermane and
Yeah.
Hammerhead, all those different characters that come in. Would love for that, and then you have Fisk, who we don't know what role he's playing in this universe. And we know Daredevil appears in an episode down the line. Like, there's a whole lot of things they could incorporate into this.
And do, It is so open.
It keeps it
so
grounded.
many. Yeah, it makes it so large for so many stories, but it's also so grounded in that bit. And Norman's speech to Peter in that, we're trying to make the next generation.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yes.
It was a really good speech, but I just have that pit.
It's the next generation
why.
that he can control.
Yeah, it's what...
With the Oscorp brand.
It's like, why? And it, again, comes down to that control of it.
Because it'll be very interesting to see if the suits and tech that he gives him isn't doing genetic sampling of Peter's DNA.
Or if it can be overwritten. Like, as just no, I don't want you to do that. It's suit.
Yeah, Peter, what are you doing? Go after them. No, these people are in danger.
Yeah.
No, you got to get this person. It's good for PR.
Which was a really interesting choice of having Norman and Harry together having their meeting. So Norman was like, oh yeah, I got to go. You do you.
Yeah.
And then having that choice. And that was Peter's choice. Peter's choice was to help.
Yeah.
And to sit there going, well, if Norman was there, would it be a save or
no? Let the police get them out of the stop the bad guys.
Stop the bad guys. It's really interesting.
But the other thing is, why would Norman not tell Peter not to come to his office? Like, why wouldn't he beforehand just say, I'm going to be busy for the next hour, don't come by?
I would love to actually listen back to that bit because of the sirens going and everything. I kind of, he kind of got mumbly, and I'm like, did he just say I'm going to be in a meeting and I'm going to be busy? Or was it more direct and we've just done our teenage brains of,
I'm excited.
Whee!
I'm excited. I'm going to go tell Mr. Osborn.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to watch that back to see actually what was said.
Yeah. But some more good moments with Lonnie in this. That whole scene in the Scorpions food place was, that was a very interesting trial that he got put through.
It's definitely setting up a secondary story arc, which is really interesting.
Well, I'm now changing my opinion based on that scene. I think Peter's going to save Lonnie. I thought it was going to be, in a couple of reactions ago, I said that it's going to be them butting heads. I think it's going to be Peter actually coming in and helping Lonnie and saving Lonnie.
Okay.
And ultimately Lonnie's still going down that path of his own choice, but getting out of the situation where Big Donovan is controlling him and any of the issues that come with Scorpion. I reckon something's going to come to a head with Scorpion and Big Donovan. Lonnie's going to be the scapegoat that Peter gets him out of, but then I think Lonnie's going to go into control of the gang eventually.
I'm potentially seeing more the linking of the worlds isn't necessarily just the gang. I also think it's going to be Octavius, where it's sitting there going, Dr. Oct, to sit there to see who can get the tech in order to be better. And the 101st Street gang being more, well, no, we're ground level. We don't need this tech. We're better than this.
Yeah.
And then the other Scorpions going, no, give us the tech. Give us all
to
this
try and get the advantage.
To try and get the advantage to be that upper bit.
Yeah.
And then therefore getting the eye of Spider-Man. And then...
Well, even before that, what if it's a situation where it's without any sort of powers, Spider-Man gets involved and saves Lonnie or stops the Scorpions? They're like, we're outmatched.
We're outmatched by this kid in the suit. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that could work easily.
But we also got the more of Lonnie and Pearl, and Pearl being the
just open up to her.
Yeah, I'm here if you need me for a helping hand. She knows that he's withholding something.
Yeah.
I like how cute they are together, and it's it's always interesting to see from an outside perspective of characters going through, going through things that you go through in adolescence, where you have challenges and you have your own growing moments, and you kind of you're searching for independence. You're put into situations that you're not comfortable in or unfamiliar, and you do have those moments where you try and put on the brave face and all that. I'm liking that dynamic where I hope that conversation does play a role down the line.
Yeah.
And it's also nice to just have that reassurance of, it's not a doom and gloom series.
Yeah.
There is love, there is
There
compassion.
Is love. Yeah.
And again, seeing people Peter work for the neighborhood,
yeah,
like saving the people and letting the bad guys go away, letting the police do their job, because the police got three of them.
Because the police still got and it would be interesting to see whether it's what would have happened if he went the other way. And sitting there going, the police probably still would have caught them, but these people potentially would have died.
Yeah, well, Peter had to go through flames to get to that one guy.
Yeah.
So that
and he's
would have
fireproof.
Yeah. Yay!
Oh, resistant. Let's go.
Fire resistant.
Yeah.
But again, having Lonnie sitting in the clubhouse doing his schoolwork, and it's no, you're on the clock. I'm not getting and Donovan being like, I'm not getting the respect that I'm owed. It's going to be, it's the complete opposite. Or actually, not even complete opposite. It's very similar to Peter juggling his responsibilities as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The school and his friendships were giving way when he left Nico at the party and all that sort of stuff. He's late to school doing Spidey stuff.
Yeah.
We're now got the same thing. So it's interesting seeing those two different paths with such similar circumstances, but just completely different characters impacting those choices. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see Lonnie's growth. He's actually been the most interesting character in this series for me.
Definitely.
I'm really enjoying how it's taking the time to let the characters breathe and evolve and really explore what's making each one tick, because got a lot of sympathy for Lonnie and the situation he's going through. And I think that's a testament to how well this is being written.
Yes.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Nico or Pearl have any of those sorts of moments as well, or are they just going to be, every so often the comfort for
of
Peter and
the other
Lonnie.
voice, the voice of conscience almost, or the voice of defiance.
Yeah, but loving the Oscorp Future Foundation suit.
Yeah,
the white and blue looks really good. Still want the red and blue back.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be good to see if he has any other suits throughout the series as well. And also what else this suit can do.
Yes.
But it just looks so much better without that giant tank on the back.
And
web slinging through the city.
The fluidity that even he picked up on, it's just like, it's so much more free and moving.
Well, he's able to contort more.
Yeah, you're able to...
Yeah.
Flip.
Yeah, but no, I think it's going to be great. I need to see the names of those Russian characters at the end again. Because as soon as you said Dimitri, I just went straight. I thought Chameleon straight away. But I need to see, because without hearing their names, and then he kept saying a different name, because I thought the big guy might have been the Rhino driving, but I think he said Mikhail. Oh wait, is that the second Rhino? The mech Rhino? I need to check that. But it's not Alexi, I know that. But interested to see what other obscure characters they include. Because they had Speed Demon last episode. You've got Bulldozer, who's Big E this episode with his little bulldozer chain. So good old Wrecking Crew represented. My boys, the Wrecking Crew. I'm loving this series so far. Tell us your thoughts on episode 4 in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
As always, keep it nerdy.